How is everybody doing today? Welcome to my channel, Bendin With Bendon. I'm Bendin, and today we're going to be bending a 2015 freightliner. It was hit from the front. We got our machine and everything set up here. As you can see here, looking on the frame rail, you see a little bit of a side sway she's got, and she's down in the front, as you can see here. Now, if you like the channel, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And go ahead and do a little 30-second montage of me hooking everything up.
Now, this is my job, I will not quit it. Pull me out the depths when I thought that I was finished. Yeah, I question if I could go the distance. That's just the work, regardless of who's listening. Listen. See, I was meant to be a warrior, fight something amongst me, leave here victorious, clashing with kids, or a venue performing. If I'd done it for the money, I'd have been a fucking lawyer. Concrete, vagabond, van telling stories. Humbled by the road, I'm realizing I'm not important. See, life's a beautiful struggle, I record it. Hope it helps you maneuvering through yours. That's why we stay in the lab at night. I've been staring into this pad for over half of my life. A true artist won't be satisfied, so I guess that's the sacrifice. And I said, make the money, don't let the money make you. Change the game and let the game change you. I'll forever remain faithful, all my people stay true. I said, make the money, don't let the money make.
Alright, so what we done here, this ball right here goes across the clevis on the other side. It's gonna sit right up in here against the frame rail. It's gonna be attached to this bottom machine here. It'll push off itself basically. Over here, get this pin, pull this back. We'll have a complete hull, but what we gotta do is we gotta make sure we put a softener between that and the frame rail. So what we gotta do is, we're gonna have room so we don't crush the frame rail down. Got a hard leg off the machine right here in the front. Now this is some older stuff here. This machine's pretty old, back in the 70s, but it still works. So we got our dead leg. Under here, as you can see, we had to move our pushing leg to push it through the other way. It's pushing up against the frame on the other side. We've got our cylinder ram and all that right here. And then here on the back, we got our other dead leg here. Okay. And when we push this down through there, that's gonna push that truck, the bow in there, it's gonna push it through the other side. I don't know how old this machine is, but it's an old B-line machine. Some frame machines been through a lot. Alright, so we're gonna put this softener in here that goes all the way across the top frame to bottom frame. This is aluminum, so it'll compress down a little bit. So when this pulls in, when we start putting pressure on here, it's gonna hit at the bottom first because it's only on one pin. So put these softeners in here so that way we don't put any uneven pressure on the frame rail. All right, here we go. So check it out. So up here in the front, as you can see here, we had to take a couple bolts out. We put these shackles, spring hanging shackles in here. They're made out of aluminum. We built out. We kind of brought it out here so because our dead leg's hitting right here, and then it's only going to put point load it right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this in, and then we'll shim it out so we got more surface area on the frame. Sometimes it's really a pain in the butt. You gotta crawl up underneath these trucks. Tight spaces. Just crap in here. Man. Woo. Alright, so this stuff's really heavy, okay? So this is like 1 inch plate. probably about 7 foot long. We got several of them. They probably weigh 150 pounds a piece. It's hard to move this stuff around. As you can see here, we got everything pretty much set up where we want it. Now we get to come over here. Got our cylinder pushing the opposite way. Alright, yes. Alright, now, get this here. Put the pressure on it. Alright, so now we got our gauges installed. You look down the gauges here. See our gauges there. Pretty good. Most part, when we line up right here, you can see how that one gauge is sticking out further than the rest of them. It's got to go way over. Way over. You also look down the center line of the truck, you can tell how this one is hanging down. Now these two gauges are set at the same dimension. They're set at the same spot at the frame. You can see how it's angled down like this, down that direction. That's because the truck's twisted. Now that all the hard work is done, now we get to bend some stuff, baby. So we're gonna put some pressure on it, because this thing's bowed up like a cutworm, son. I'm gonna tell you right now. So you can see here our frame rail is pretty straight now. It's still kind of pushed past right now back by the shock mount there, cab mount, shock mount. We're going to let off on it and see what she looks like. Over here and see how bad she's bent still. Look down the frame rail with no pressure on it. It's pretty straight, no more bow. Here's the problem, we still gotta go past. So we gotta go past a little more because it's still got a little bit of a bow in it. Okay, look at our gauges. Gauges are kind of lined up pretty good. We're gonna push it again. Doing pretty good there. Popping and creaking. Yep, I think that's it. Now since we pushed her back, you can see she's kind of leveled out, came back up here on this corner. She was bowed up like a cutworm. All right, so after we took her down, backed her off, shook her down, drove her back up here, she didn't stay, okay? Right now, she's pretty straight. Got a little bit more of a side sway to her. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna move our pushing leg back to the next cross member so we can get a little more pressure on it, okay? We're gonna take this leg, take all this down, and move it back to right here, cross member is. And then we're gonna push on her some more. We're gonna push on her hard. All right. There we go. Yeah. That's what's up right there. Oh. Ah.
I sold my soul just so I could feel paid. I broke my heart so I couldn't feel pain. I lost my faith, 'cause I can't justify the weight. I've got no hope. That's only for losers and fakes. I'm nothing but a user and an abuser. You don't wanna know what's on my mind. I know I'm just a fool, but I'm not fooling. Not afraid to make a fool out of myself.
It's on there.
Everything is gold, everything is equal. Posted on the porch, just chillin', me and my people. Eyelids closed, gold sun shines on. The world's coated in a gold Krylon. Yeah, in these days.
Don't do that. All right, so now that we got her all straightened out, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna twist her. And it's about as crazy as it sounds. So now that we got her straightened up, we're gonna go ahead and twist her, okay? And stay tuned because I'm gonna put that on another video. Thanks. So if you like the channel, go ahead and subscribe, comment, share. You know what to do.